Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I would like to make some Christmas coasters for Christmas dinner, and I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube where people use napkins in them, so I thought I would try it. I have some napkins here that I got from Dollar Tree. My Christmas theme this year has been like Candyland, I guess you'd say. You know, candy canes, gingerbread men, stuff like that. So I want to make the coasters to match that theme. And so I've got my coaster set here from Let's Resin, and I'm hoping they're clean. I don't remember if I cleaned them last time. I usually do, but you never know. Can I set them over there? So I'm going to make a set of 4. So let's get these open. Take some of these out here. What do I got? I got 2 of them. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is trace around these and then cut them out and see if they'll fit first. So, let's try that. Make sure my pen will work. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah, close enough. Jeez, I'm telling you, I'm just losing everything today. Now, in some of the videos I've seen, some people spray seal them. Some people don't. Some people use Mod Podge. I don't have any spray sealer, and I can't get to my Mod Podge because my craft room is in like a spare bedroom, and I keep lots of stuff in the closet, and right now it's full of presents, so I can't get to anything in there, which is frustrating, but it's a good frustrating, I guess. But the closet's really small, just so you know. Alright. What did I do here? Oh, looks like it's a little big. Let's see if we can trim this down a little bit. I don't want to trim it, you know, too small. You know, if I was smart, I would have grabbed a coaster I'd made before. Didn't think about it, and just cut around it that way. Oh, it's getting a little better. I don't want to mess it up. So while I am trying to resize these, I will put you guys on a fast forward so you don't have to sit and watch all this. It might take a while. Okay? Okay, I have these 4 cut out now. I'm going to set them over here. Then I'm going to mix up my resin. Now for these, what I want to do is I want to put white in the background, and hopefully these won't bleed through. I mean, they are fairly thin. I did leave the backing on them. So we'll try it and hopefully it'll turn out. So give me a couple minutes. Let me get this mixed up and then we'll continue on. Okay, my resin's all mixed up. I want to put a little bit of crushed crystal in it. And I mean just a little bit. Like that much. So put that in there. And then I want to put some white pigment in there. If I can get the lid off. There. And try to mix it slowly so I don't put any more bubbles in it. I probably should have mixed this before I ran it through my debubbler. But that's okay. We'll just try. And hopefully we don't make any, right? I think I might want it a little bit whiter. Not much. Come on. Big bubble there. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Just give it a quick little stir. And then I just want to pour a little bit in here, basically enough to cover the bottom. Might need a little bit more. Alright, we're gonna let this sit probably for an hour to an hour and a half till it gets firm enough where it's sticky, and then we'll see if we can fit the napkins on them. Okay? I will see you then. Okay, it has been 2.5 hours. I've been coming and checking it every half hour, and it was still real liquidy, but like this little drop here, I don't know if you guys can see it. I think we'll, based on how this is, you know, it's real stringy, I think we might be able to try to put one of these napkins in. So let's try it and see if it works. Because I want it to stick, but I don't want it to like soak up the resin, and I don't want the resin to come up along the sides of it. And I think this might be a little too liquidy yet. Yeah. Looks like it might be soaking through a little bit. So let's give it another half hour. So at about 20 to 10, we will try it again. So we'll see you then. Well, it's been an hour and a half longer because you can see where the resin has soaked into the napkin, which was what I was trying to avoid. So let's try another one and see. This seems really sticky, which is what I wanted. I can pull this. Oh, can't pull it up. It's there. Well, I didn't get this one on right like I wanted it, so that one's gonna be messed up. I'm on a roll tonight. Let's see if we can do this. This one might be a little better. You can tell I'm tired, I'm dropping stuff. That one went in pretty good. Okay, these look good. This one, I don't think there's no way to pull it up without wrecking it. So now I'm going to mix up some resin and we'll do a clear coat. I think I'm going to need about 3 ounces of resin. So let me mix that up and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my resin mixed up. I put some crushed crystal in it so to give it a little sparkle, and it just came out of the debubbler, so I kind of want to give it a little bit of a stir. And now we will pour it and see how it's going to look. And hopefully I poured enough resin, because I am not going to pour any more tonight. Okay guys, I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes, spray it with some alcohol, and then call it a night. It is after midnight and I got to get up and work in the morning. So we will demold these tomorrow. Okay, so it's the next day. Well, technically it's the same day because I finished filming about 12:30 this morning. So what I did was I let these sit, for a few hours, and then this morning when I got up, I put them in my curing machine. One thing I've noticed with my curing machine is that if I let the items sit for a few hours before I put them in there, I don't get bubbles. If I put them in right away, I get tons of bubbles. Anyway, let's demold these and see how they look. So here's the back, and then here's the front. Nice and shiny. You can see there where my napkin wasn't cut right. So I'll have to figure out if there's, a way to cut them to size. Maybe what I probably should have done was find a coaster I had previously made and trace it. But I didn't do that. So there's that one. And this one looks really, really nice. The napkin goes almost all the way to the edge, like there's a little spot, but nice and sparkly. This one too looks really nice. You can see there's a mark there where the napkin didn't go all the way. And then this one, I didn't fill it all the way. This is the one that, I put the napkin on and it didn't cover all the way. But I'm going to go ahead and demold it. So it's much thinner, and you can see like where the napkin, maybe you can see better that way, where the napkin was sticking up. And you can see it there. So I will probably end up trimming this down somehow, because I don't know if I can. I know I can trim the resin with the deburring tool, but I don't know how I'm going to get the napkin trimmed down there. And as I said, my theme was like candy canes and candy and stuff. This is my Christmas card I made this year, and this is why I got these napkins. They go with it perfectly. So let me know what you think in the comments. What would you have done differently? One thing I've noticed is I did not seal this. And I don't know if I was just lucky, but the colors on the napkins didn't run. But I did leave the backing on. But I think it looks cool. I like it. I'm gonna pretty them up a little bit, and then I will have pictures for you. We'll see you again soon. Bye.